After a day of kayaking, the kayak gets filthy. Lots of sand. Got some water in there still. Needs to be cleaned up before it is transported back home. But this is a simple 8-foot plastic Sundolphin kayak with no frills. It's an Aruba 8 SS and it's about 27 pounds. It's 8 feet long. I can put it in my van. I can lift it myself in and out of the van. But like I said, it's got no frills. We're at the beach. I'm with my friend Glippy, aka Cindy, and she's got a kayak too, but hers is tricked out. Let's go take a look. Okay, let's jump from the very basics, like mine, over to my friend Cindy's, aka Glippy, and all of the upgrades she's made on hers, and then she's going to even give you a little comment about kayaking.
Ahoy, shipmates. Okay, love this kayak. Here you go. One of the first things I did was I took a cable with 2 connectors on it and I made this little attachment. This will slip under here. It wraps around the X, clips right in, no chance of this falling out. Then when my friend Nancy and I want to get together for lunch, we can hook to each other's kayaks, we can wrap this cable around a tree, rock, whatever, and we'll be stable. Perfect. The other thing we did was add this cleat. This cleat goes on top of this area that was already here. Open that up. This will not bail you out. However, it's awesome for cleanup and handy. Have it right there. And it can clean up a little bit of water. Okay, this makes it much easier to open these tops and they can be stubborn.
Right, and where did you get that handle?
I got this at Walmart.
Okay.
Yep. I ordered this cockpit cover online and I love it, and the reason why I got it is so that all the bugs stay out. So it's easy peasy. Here you go. Take that, bunch it up, we put it on here. There it stays. It's not going anywhere.
Tucks right in.
Okay? Tucks right in. Added another cleat here. And the reason why we added this cleat is to connect this elastic that we have here. This is the paddle holder cable. Put that on there. This holds this snugly. It's not going anywhere. The real reason for this, however, is inside. So Nancy, you'll have to come around. The Aruba Sundolphin does not come with any foot pads, pedals, none of that stuff. Okay?
That's right. It's just an empty shell.
Exactly. So I made this little tethering here. I put a hard foam bolster on here, and I connected underneath to this cleat. I made this so I can adjust it to push it forward, back, up, down, longer, whatever I want to do. It's not going anywhere. It's not coming out.
Okay, and what's that made out of?
That is a contact paper for your drawers. I lined it with. It is a hard foam bolster. It's like an exercise roller.
Like a foam roller.
Exactly. And then these are just leash parts and et cetera, things that I've had on hand. We all know it's a pug's life, so you always got to have your beverage and your pug. That's connected. It's not going anywhere. These are open. There's no bulkhead at either end, so these are open. You could shove that back there. It's not going anywhere.
And what do you put in that?
I put my something to drink, maybe a snack. I have a waterproof plastic insert in there for my phone, and it works.
So like it's a little dry bag.
A little dry bag, exactly. So I read up that the Sundolphin Arubas bounce a lot in the water, the seat. So if you just stuck a little piece of foam under there, this I took from my garden, just a kneeling pad, shove it in the back, it's not going anywhere. This is an inflatable backrest for my back. I can add more, let air out, whatever I need. It is hooked on, it's not going anywhere. This, I made a foam seat And it also is not going anywhere. It's hooked on there. We got the whistle just in case, and the compass. And of course you want to know what the key is. So that's that. So this now will connect to your paddle. So when you dump or chit-chatting, not paying attention, and your paddles go over, they're staying attached to your vessel.
That is handy. I have almost lost my paddle many times.
That is very handy. I also put just a little Brinks lock on here. I mean, it's pretty sturdy steel cable, just as an extra precautionary measure in case I do want to hook it to my bike that I've got attached to something else, which I did do this past week, and it worked great. So lesson learned. Sundolphin Aruba S88 is not an ocean kayak. This is a beginner level, just for fun, hard shell kayak, lakes, harbors, etc. Learned a lesson today. The reason why I know it's not a sea kayak is because as I came in from the ocean today, I caught the first wave. It took me to shore. It was perfect. But the second wave turned my kayak. I went completely under, as did the kayak. It flipped. These will not float, more than likely. There's no bulkhead. So it's completely open. It's going to fill with water, submerge, and you're done. Fortunately, I was close enough to shore that it wasn't an issue for me. These clean up so nicely. They're fantastic.
One more thing here, and what is it?
Okay, so I took an old umbrella, the old umbrella, there's the hole for the top, and I put a long zipper on here. The reason why I made this, it turns into a sleeve, and I customized it for this vessel. And the reason why I made this is you would take this end, slip it on like a sleeve, the handle would come through here, it wraps around the entire kayak, then you would zip it up, and now when I'm transporting in my van, this is going to be sitting on my bed. I don't want all that muck and any sand remnants or any of that on my bed in there.
Right.
So, or on the carpet, whatever. So this is perfect. It seals up, you're done.
I think this is brilliant. Having the same problem transporting my kayak on my bed, both in my van and in my trailer. And I don't have a cover. I have to make sure it's extremely clean with not a speck on it. and then put some padding on the bed as well. But this is brilliant because, well, you know, basically you've thought of everything.
I tested it, it worked, I'm happy.
Okay, let's just say you have that thing covered up now, Cindy.
Yes.
And you are going to put it in the back of your van. Let's just do a quick show and tell about that.
Okay.
And we have interviewed Cindy in the past about her sportsmobile van. If you want to see that, I will link it to this video. But go ahead and explain what you have to do with the kayak.
So the handles come out of that cover. So I pick up the kayak itself, get it in an angle, and slide it in. That's it. Just slide it on in.
Okay, there's the bed. It goes on top of the bed. And does it stay put pretty much when you're driving?
It stays put the entire time.
Okay, and
Yeah,
then...
there's really nowhere for it to go.
Okay, cool. And I think that's it for the kayak explanation. Like I said, if you want to see more about Cindy's van, I will link that to this video. It is an awesome sportsmobile van. She loves it. She takes it all over the place. And like I said, we're at Doran Beach in Bodega Bay. That's it for now. And Cindy, what do you think we should do now?
Well, I think it's wine time, Nancy.
I agree. Let's do it. Well, we have a reserved spot just for us. And you know what this means? It's time to cheers to another adventure that we've had together. And I hope we have many more. Thank you, Cindy.
Good times.
Good times. Bye for now. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.